Everybody knows that if you want to win the game, you got to have excellent players who can get the job done. But if the players don't work together as a team, they won't be able to move the ball down the field. And if they don't have a game plan, players could end up all over the place, not knowing who's got the ball, which direction to run in, or even which team they're on. At Palmetto GBA, we've got a strategic planning model that functions as our game plan. It outlines 3 high-level company goals and 11 drivers to keep our team focused on winning the game. The video you're watching will get you familiar with this game plan and explain how what you do at work every day is tied into Palmetto GBA's most important goals. When you finish the video, take a look at the information in your strategic planning folder so you'll be ready for action when the play is called.
It's a beautiful day at the Palmetto GBA practice field. The Palmetto trees are swaying in the wind, and you know what? Overhead is spectacularly clear, Joe, and the sun is beaming down on our home team whose unbridled passion for the game couldn't be reined in by all 63 Dallas Cowboys.
These players were born to jump at opportunity like a lawyer at an accident scene, born to slip through the hands of the defense like a greased pig, and born to run like a cheap pair of pantyhose. The Palmetto GBA players' powerful combination of savvy teamwork, extreme individual accountability, and unparalleled cooperation across business units has elevated them to the top of the ranks in the corporate division this season. This fantastic feat is not simply the result of amazing draft picks by human resources. It's the powerful product of meticulous measurement of our players' every move. Our coaches rely heavily on this system of managed measurement to ensure that every play is strategic, focused, and effective.
Under this system, our team keeps their eyes on the ball and their minds on our 3 primary goals: self-funding capabilities, increasing market share of our CMS business, and marketing our core capabilities so we can expand outside of the CMS arena.
To reach these goals, the Palmetto GBA players are assisted by 11 strategic drivers that measure 11 aspects of how well they're playing. The statistics are then interpreted and incorporated into the management game plan. You see the results of this plan played out on the field on any given weekday.
Now let's go live to the Palmetto GBA practice field to see how these 11 strategic drivers and the measurement managed system fit into your playbook.
Our first strategic driver is key customer satisfaction. Our customers are our biggest fans. They trust that we're going to carry the ball into the end zone for them. They're ecstatic when we score and less than happy if we don't perform as expected. We want to maintain a high level of client satisfaction that will result in our customers awarding us more business. We measure customer satisfaction by conducting face-to-face surveys with our clients and really listening to their needs. Quantifying the information we gather helps us adjust our game plan. Our customers have the whistle. We let them make the calls. It's no secret that operating a football team costs a lot of money. Generating enough revenue to simply keep the team competitive each quarter can be a challenge. But we want to expand into new areas of business beyond this playing field whenever opportunity presents itself. Financial resources measured by our working capital or cash on hand are maintained and measured so that when the time comes, we can take the ball and run clear out of the stadium. This second strategic driver will help us secure the resources we need to pursue new business. It's just another way we're keeping our goals within the reach of our players.
With our public relations driver, we're moving the ball down the field by creating open lines of communication between Palmetto GBA and our current and potential customers. It's important that our customers know that they have a highly skilled team and a solid company working for them. By using qualitative and quantitative measurements, we can see how well our game plan is working and determine if we're capitalizing on all the opportunities to publicize the benefits of partnering with Palmetto GBA. Measurement of the public relations strategic driver can even point us in the right direction if we get off track. Now, if we don't communicate well with each other, we won't be able to complete even the easiest plays. Good internal communication requires more than the quarterback having a good grasp of the ball and a wide open path to the receiver. Team members have to know the game plan and what their job is each and every time the ref signals the play to begin. Palmetto GBA surveys its associates quarterly and annually to determine how effective internal communication is. Measurement of this strategic driver ensures that everyone is passing and receiving information that will lead to a win.
As Palmetto GBA grows and expands into new business areas, we want to be able to move existing players into new positions that we create. Our associates are by far the #1 reason that Palmetto GBA is a success. Recruiting strong players and providing them with the equipment they need to develop their talents is crucial if we expect to have a winning season. People, the 5th strategic driver, ensures we've got the human resources to make the next play and meet our 3 company goals. We can get a good feel for how well we're developing our people by measuring recruitment and retention rates. This lets us know if we're providing associates with adequate opportunities for education and training, and if our recruiting efforts are paying off. We can only plan for the future, not determine it. So we're working to ensure that everyone at Palmetto GBA is prepared and ready to rise to the occasion.
Palmetto GBA has a game plan for marketing and business development capability. This 6th strategic driver provides a framework so we can determine when and how to expand or diversify what we do as a company. This structured plan details the moves we need to make on the field to research, evaluate, develop, and pursue new business. Without a solid game plan for business development, we could end up with chaos on the field. We're measuring the success of our game plan by counting the number of proposals we're awarded. If we run several plays and don't gain any yards, then we know it's time to rethink our strategy.
The Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, or CMS, is our star customer. We want to keep them as our biggest fan. This strategic driver, retaining CMS business, is a major determinant of our success. When it comes time to renew their contracts with us, we want to make sure we're offering them the best seat in the house so they'll continue to bring their business to our playing field. We analyze our performance on a variety of key measurements associated with these contracts to ensure that we're offering CMS high-quality, cost-effective service. If we continue to meet the needs of this fan, then we can keep them sitting on our side of the stadium.
Measurement, the 8th strategic driver, is the basis of our entire strategy. Without measurement, we have no way of knowing how well individual players are performing, how close we are to the goal, or what our ranking is. This driver was designed to ensure that each individual player on the team has a measurement system that is collecting data about our customers, expectations, and our ability to measure up against them. And at the end of the day, it's the best way to determine if we're keeping our fans happy and improving our game.
Offering improved services and exploring new areas of business requires fancy footwork and quick thinking. If we want to expand the product line at Palmetto GBA, be able to jump at business opportunities when we see them, then we need creative thinkers on our team. If a player knows how we can improve the company by improving something we do every day, we want to hear about it. If a player has a new idea, we want to hear about that too. Through the innovation strategic driver, we track and report the number of innovations each quarter and the impact those innovations have on our business. Every idea is a good idea, and we celebrate and promote our players as champions of ideas. Determining which business activities to engage in involves an analysis of how much revenue can be generated, how well the proposed idea will diversify our business, and how closely the proposal aligns with our overall game plan. This strategic driver, prioritization, is a formal approach that addresses these issues and ensures we're heading in the right direction down the field. We've set minimum targets for acceptable revenue and profit levels in order for activities to be pursued. This guarantees that we're focusing our efforts, money, and people on initiatives that are always going to help us win the ball game. The Palmetto GBA team has a duty to obey the rules of the game. When one player breaks a rule, the entire team suffers. These penalties add up and can cost us the game. Some penalties are so severe that a player is automatically expelled from the game. Compliance with the rules, the final strategic driver, is mandatory. At Palmetto GBA, we collect compliance data about how quickly we resolve compliance issues and the nature of the concern to assure that the team members are playing ethically and with integrity.
If we play by the rules, trust our game plan, and work as a team, we'll win the championship every season.
Winning the game is our first priority, but without measurement management of the 11 strategic drivers, we won't achieve our 3 goals. The future looks bright for the Palmetto GBA team.
We've got a playing field that is wide open, a goal that is within sight, and a team with an unwavering grasp on the pigskin and the drive to blow like a tornado through the defensive line and rip into the end zone. And at Palmetto GBA, we celebrate our victories.
Now that you're familiar with the 3 goals, the 11 strategic drivers, and measurement management, you're ready to learn the playbook that was developed specifically for your division. So talk to your supervisor about your role in the game and how you can score a winning touchdown for the team.